Sri Ramaneshwaraya Namaha. Sri Ramaneshwaraya Namaha. Arunachaleshwaraya Namaha. Many people, many viewers asked me one of the questions, how to concentrate on the mind and how to manage the mind. The management of the mind, the concentration on the mind. Many people ask. From the student side and from other than students also asked me. I would like to tell karmanusare buddhi. Karmanusare buddhi. It's very simple. When you were a child, you were born. You will slowly grow under the control of your parents and slowly come to know the habits you have to adapt, the habits rubbed over you from the parents or by the parents, and at the same time around you the society will be there. Around you the people, the children and the society influence over you. According to that, your movements, your behavior, your eating habits, every habit will be coming, every habit will be learned by you. Like this you are growing. Karmanusare buddhi. According to that, your mind, the body of the mind. What is that mind? Is subtle body. The mind is one kind of subtle material, subtle matter. The mind is a subtle matter. Subtle body is created from your childhood by all these means and ways. So we can say, as the mind is created like this, not mind, the body, I say like this, the body of the mind is created. The body, the stuff of the mind, the stuff of your mind is created by all these means. According to that, you appear, you look, you behave, your demeanor will be depending on. Let us, when you are asking the management of mind or the control of mind or the concentration of mind, we have to know what is it, how it was born, how it is born. It is created. The mind is a subtle matter or material, so to say subtle body, which we cannot touch, we cannot hear, we cannot smell, we cannot taste, we cannot see it. That subtle body of mind is a part of your body? No. The part of your body is brain. This subtle body of mind is not touched, is not smelled, is not seen, cannot be seen, cannot be heard, cannot be touched, cannot be tasted, cannot be smelled, like this. By all your, what is the senses? By five senses, you cannot do all these things. So then, where it is? Where it is? The mind is in your body? No. Your body is in your mind. Over your body, the mind works. Over your body, the mind works in connection with the brain. The mind will give signals to brain. That is a part and parcel of your body. Why the mind gives signals to brain? The brain gives signals to your limbs of your body to function, for the functioning. Stephen Hawking is there. Recently, we know him, a great scientist. His body total, how you know very well. But his mind over his body. The body in his mind. His mind acts upon his body. Okay, giving signals to his brain. Of course, entire percent of the brain, 100% of his brain is not working, of course, but we don't know. But what much percent it works according to that? The potentiality of the mind, the power of the mind over him, it acts on him, it acts on his brain. What are the percentage it may be, of course. Still, he did some inventions. That is the power of the mind. Some people, many people we have seen in the society or in the world, we have so many witnesses. Sports people or scientists or poets or labor or any worker, all his body collapsed. Limbs, hands, legs, everything, okay, were gone. Then what? He cannot walk, he cannot sometimes speak. Because of some percentage of the brain is working, his mind over that, it works on it and gives him power to do what he desires, what he aspires, what he hopes, what he strongly desires. If he wants to do the great work that is done or was done by his mind over the body, by his mind over the brain, or his brain, it functions on it. So that is the power of the mind. Where is it? Just I told. It is not part of the body. It is subtle body, subtle matter, subtle material made of. Of course, according to Upanishads, hygiene food of the old people made their minds powerful. Nowadays, no hygiene food. Hygiene food is not there, not available here. Nowadays, the children and kids are taking something which collapses the highest memory, highest quality of the material or the stuff of the mind by food only. At the same time, firstly I began with from the kid's birth. All these factors will work, and by hygienic food also the material stuff of that body of the mind is created. So mind is that much powerful. Okay, and one thing we have to learn. One object I will show you. That object is seen by your eyes. Your eye is seer, object is seen. Seer can see the seen, but see cannot see the seer. Right? How do your eyes know it? Behind it, the mind. Mind is the knower, I is the known. I cannot know the mind and its thoughts, but mind knows the object I. Similarly, mind is known and I will be the knower. Who is I? That is consciousness. The consciousness is knower, the mind is known. Knower knows known, but known cannot know the knower, consciousness. So, every layer will be the upper, above it. So, above mind, there is consciousness. Beyond it, beyond the mind, it lies. Once I told that consciousness is eternal, infinite happiness. According to Vedanta, the same consciousness is that is eternal, infinite happiness is God. According to religion, in the language of religion, it is called God. In the language of Vedanta, it is called eternal, infinite happiness. In the language of philosophy, truth, it is truth, it is truth. It is truth, Satyam, according to philosophy. Shivam, according to religion. Sundaram, Anandam, according to Vedanta. That is called I am. Sri Ramana Maharshi always putting question that who I am, that one, that is called consciousness, that is called Brahman, that is called soul, that is called Nirvana. All these names will be there. To attain it, man became Rishi. Man becomes Rishi. And he is doing for many years tapassu. Because that Rishi first controls the mind. Who controls the mind? You have to control your mind. You should not leave it liberally. You should control it. Your original nature is peace. Your real nature, your true nature is peace. But peace is not created. Peace is not created. It is your original, real, true nature. That is at consciousness. That is peace. That is your real nature. You are creating noise. You are creating agitation. You are creating rage. You are creating anger. You are creating nonsense. Such a way your stuff of the body has been created by you yourself. That depends on, or it is according to your birth, your growth. Firstly, I told, as I said, at the same time, you are asking all the people that I want peace, sir. There is no peace of mind. There is peace. You are basically peace. You are truly peace. You are originally peace. But you are disturbing it. You see, the current wire is there. Electricity is there. Is it peaceful? Peaceful. Silent? Silent. When you break it, keep one holder and keep one bulb, then it lights. Right? So it means what? You are breaking the silence of the current. It lights. Similarly, try to understand it. Your real nature is peace. You yourself means who? Mind. Your mind creates all these disturbances and agitations. You will become agitated. Sir, please tell me how to concentrate the mind. That is in your hands. Please tell me how to manage the mind. That is in your hands. Okay? Questioning is wrong. Mistake is on your part. Stuff of the mind or the body of the mind has been created by you like that. Take Sri Ramana Maharshi's life. Once you take one book, his biography or autobiography, not autobiography, biography by some authors, read it. Why he became peaceful? Why he did not talk to anybody? That is man's real nature. Though his mother came to him, he was not agitated. His mind was not disturbed. I will tell one example. Here, one pot, water is there. One big pot with a wide opening, water is there. If water is shaking, the reflections of sunrays steadily coming? No. If water is steady, the reflection of sunlight excellently comes, excellently visioned. Your mind should not be like this. Water is your mind. I compare the pot, the muddy pot, the clay pot is our body. Body is just like one object. Maybe mobile or maybe table or maybe something, maybe bench or like that, how we feel object. Maybe pen like that only. That is body. But it has brain. To the brain, signal is given by mind. Who controls? Mind controls. That is a body in the mind. Over the body, mind will work. Mind will act. You see, one thing I will tell you. To one marriage I went recently. All came with polishing faces and good sarees, necklaces, and all that. They came decorated. All the people. I say, decoration to body is not necessary. Decoration to mind is necessary. At that marriage function, all of them quarreled, disputed. They are having crores of rupees. They are very rich, but they disputed. Showing egos means ego related to mind, thought related to mind, intellect related to mind, hatred related to mind. All these were created from the birth of the child. So what I want to tell you, I would like to tell you, what I mean to tell you is that the people first of all decorate the mind, means saturate the mind. Saturate the mind. Okay? They have to keep their minds very healthy. Without ego, hatred, jealousy, envy, all this. These are all created from the birth of the person, influenced by parents, family, society, everything. Seeing all, we are having 5 senses, no? Seeing, touching, tasting. By this also, all these accumulated, and the stuff of the body is created to the mind. Subtle body. That is why we cannot see it, we cannot touch it, we cannot. Once I told, no. Just now I told, we can't do it. It is not seen. It is not smelled, tasted, touched. Okay. So what to do? To manage the mind, your mind must be steady. Your mind must be controlled and must be in a right way. Because the real happiness is there to you. Just I told. Now I told. What is consciousness? Everything I told. What is God? I told. What is truth? I told. Okay? Everything I told. That you have to know. You have to know the power of the mind. I told the power of the mind. You have to know what is consciousness. So, mind has its own limitation. By mind only, the scientist inventing, investigating, discovering, somebody is discovering something, inventing something. Up to what limit? To the limits, what is the culmination of the mind? To the limit of the mind only he can do. Beyond the limit of mind, something is there, that is consciousness. So that is why Einstein, Isaac Newton, great scientists, so many scientists, they simply, even Hawkins, Stephen Hawkins, recent scientist, also said up to some culmination of the mind, we can invent, we can see, we can investigate, we can observe, we can make researches. Beyond it, we cannot do. Hare Ram, scientists also, many scientists said, the great scientists said, Einstein said, also said, there is a limit to the mind, culmination of mind. Beyond it, consciousness is there. We cannot understand. He accepted. He says, hats up to consciousness. It is not in our hands. Man cannot do anything. Mind means what? Ever changing, ever changing, ever changing, ever changing. Thoughts created in the mind. Flow of thoughts. One lover says, I heard, all the day I think of you. He is worst fellow. Who will believe? All the day. Because in the mind, thoughts will be changing. He cannot, nobody controls it. The chain of thoughts, the flow of thoughts, the stream of thoughts will be going on. 10 minutes, not minutes, even 1 minute. If he stops thinking of his love, means all the day, means he must have been in samadhi. For 1 minute, if you control your mind, you will enter into samadhi. All the 24 hours means he became one rishi. It is not possible. Because thoughts will flow one by one. Maybe thoughts may be glory, very graceful. Thoughts may be cheap. Thoughts may be mean. Many kinds of thoughts will come. Many kinds of thoughts. Violence, non-violence, graceful, beautiful thoughts, worst thoughts, ugly thoughts, mean, cheap thoughts, all will flow. That is the mind. So it is created by you. That is why you are the cause and reason of it. That is why you only can manage it. You need not go anywhere. You will be cheated. Do like this, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is all. This is all commercial for money or something else. I don't know. That will not be coming. You only, by you only created, you only responsible, you only can know. You try to understand your mind. You leave off, skip off some thoughts slowly. You can control so that you can manage the mind. It is true, whether you believe or not. Not asanas and all this. I don't. I would not like to tell all these things. I am not giving any contradiction thoughts here, because truly you are peaceful. Truly you are happy. Why you are unhappy? Happiness is in your mind. Your mind only your enemy. Your mind only your friend. Worst enemy and the best friend. Today, I shared my views about, some people asked me that the management of mind and the control, what is that? How to concentrate, how to concentrate. These things some people ask me. So I told this. Afterwards, I will I will make another video. This much, I think more than half an hour, I spoke to you. Thank you very much. Try to understand this. First of all, go inside of you. Inside of you.